Hello and welcome back. I hope you guys are having an amazing day because that's how I start off my videos. I love to know, even though I can't, have that one on one conversation as to how you're doing. I really hope that you can just like comment below and tell me how your day is going, how your week is going, how you're doing honestly, because I don't think so there are a lot of people out there who ask this, which is very important, more important than what you do. But then a lot of us lack awareness, right? So, anyhow, today I really want to talk about what changes, why are we so afraid of change, and how change is just inevitable. I have talked about this before, like, I've talked about the topic of change before this as well. But today, I feel I have a different perspective, which makes it easier for you to understand how change is inevitable, yes, but it is not so scary. Okay, so let's take an example. When we are transitioning from one phase of our life to another phase, we are very scared deep within. We are very scared because the life that we are living right now is pretty certain for us. We know our experiences up until now help us navigate through this particular lifestyle that we are leading. And we usually say that, this is our personality, this is how we are, this is how we have been. But the point is, how do you want to be here on forth? What do you want to do here on forth? What is it that you choose to do? We humans really underplay in nowadays, the fact that we have a free will. We have a free will to do things. We underplay that fact so much that when somebody says that it is our free will to live the life we desire to live, we do get triggered. I mean, I used to get triggered at least. Initially, when my mentor used to tell me that I am choosing to live an unhappy life, I used to leave those sessions, be like midway, like, you know what, this is not working out, this can't happen, we are not doing this. But after a week, after a month, I would actually go back and be like, how am I choosing to be unhappy? My mentor literally, she literally put the weight on me, which was very nice. Because at the end of the day, it was my own thing to figure out. But she did tell me that, when you have been living a particular way of life, conceiving a new way of life is very easy. You go like, only if I could do this, or only if I could be like that person. It's very easy for us to say because at that point we are idealizing. We know of our capability, we know of our skills, but we are underplaying the courage that we have to actually act on those capabilities, act on those skills. Why? Because we are scared, somewhere or the other, I was scared. I was scared to change. I was scared to lead the life that I have been desiring because I did not know what to do. Because there is always a possibility of having a bad breakdown, having the worst life ever, having a life worse than I was leading at that time. But there was also this possibility of leading a very happy life, of a very aligned life that I knew I could do, but I was not sure if I could do. It was majorly my own pressure, my own criticism that I had within me, because of which change was so difficult, because of which change was so scary for me. I realized that every time I said, only if I could be that person, or only if I would, I was born in that family, or only if I had the money, honey, money comes in, you create the most healthy family, you actually choose the family you want to be a part of. And I never gave power to all of these choices because I never saw nobody making those choices. And whenever I saw somebody making those choices, the instant reaction that I got from within was, they are blessed, they are lucky, luck was on their side. It was never the hard work that they were putting in. And since I never actually acknowledged my own hard work, it was very difficult for me to acknowledge the hard work that others put in their projects. Right? Now, coming back to change. When you say that you want to change your personality, it sounds very stupid because you go like, our personality is formed from our childhood. Our personality is something that we have been, given down by our families, by the country we live in, by the ethnicity we are a part of, by the culture we are a part of, or the race or the religion. Our personality is supposed to be like this. Again, you are the person making that statement that your personality is supposed to be like that. Your personality is supposed to be like that. But when you look at it as a lifestyle is basically how you hold, how you view the world, and how you view yourself. When you say that I want to shift my lifestyle, I want to change my lifestyle, it is much easier. It became much easier for myself as well, because lifestyle is, again, how we see the world and how we perceive the world, how we perceive ourselves. But personality is a very inevitable part of us that we feel that we have built up for so long. How can we just crash it down and change it all of a sudden? You don't have to, honey. Like, literally, you don't have to crash down your personality. You just have to tell yourself, how am I perceiving myself? What is my view of my own self? Or what is my view of this particular situation? When you give yourself the due respect and when you give yourself the due power of your perception of things, you realize they are biased. They are biased, they are tainted by how you were brought up, by your experiences, by your emotions, by so many things, right? And once you see that the taint is something you want to remove and something that is not really you want to be a part of anymore, you change it. You change the way you view the world, you change the way you view yourself. And once you start making that choice out of your free will of changing your view of yourself and of the world, it is easy for change to occur. It is easier on your ego, it is easier on your brain to understand that, okay, yeah, change is inevitable and it is not something that I don't want to do. And it is easy. I mean, I'm just changing my perception of things. It takes time. It takes a lot of time, I won't lie. But at the end of the day, whatever you have done up until now is not going to define you. But what you choose to do in the moment is what is going to define you. No matter what mistakes you made, no matter what you did, those things will always be there. You cannot reframe your past in a way where you change whatever decisions you took completely. But what you can do is tell yourself a different story about it, a different story about your choices as to why you did it, and not what people thought why you did it. Okay? Stop, like I've been telling you, stop viewing your life from others' perspective. But today's video is more about start looking at your life from your own perspective. Start looking at the things. Okay, so do this simple exercise at the end of the day. Sit with yourself and ask yourself, how were you responsible for certain things that happened in your life, good and bad? If you see you're writing just bad things, make sure you write at least 2 good things. And you might go like, what if nothing good happened? Don't tell me that you did not do anything that made you feel a bit better. You might have listened to a song that made you feel better. You might have made a decision that made you feel better. There is always going to be these things that make you feel better. Stop overlooking those small decisions just because they are small. You know that every drop creates a fucking ocean, right? Every drop of water creates the ocean. So why would you just remove that power from yourself, power from your small choices that create the ocean that is you, right? So therefore, change might be scary, but it all depends on the narrative that you're telling yourself. Choose to change, choose to make a different decision, choose to behave differently. Because at the end of the day, lifestyle means the collection of your thoughts and actions, the way you behave, the way you interact with the world, right? Even micro shifts will bring in significant changes that you will see over time. Might be even in a week, might be even in 3 days. You never know. Stop assuming what the future is going to hold for you. Stop worrying about the future. Don't be in a place that has not yet happened, and don't be in the past because it is already over. It is done. Define your now. Define what you do right now. Define how you want to go beyond this moment. Decide how you want to see the world from now on, from this very minute. Decide. You have the choice to decide. Nobody has taken your freedom to choose how your life is going to be. You can keep on telling yourself the stories that only if I had money, only if I had better friends, only if I had a better job, only if I had this, only if I had that, or only if I was like that person. You can be like that person and you can be more than that person. It is all the choices that you are making for yourself. Nobody taught us a different way. And when somebody is telling you a different way, there is no way criticizing them. And if you are criticizing a person, honey, are they reflecting something about you that you are not ready to accept? I got a hate comment yesterday that was very demeaning. It was very usual, honestly. Women being called a whore, women being called bad, women being called, I don't know, everything sexual, whatever sexually demeans you written out there. I got that comment. But at the end of the day, I also saw the number of likes I had and I also saw the number of subscribers I have. So I could have chosen to literally ruin my day, be in a bad mood, go like, oh my god, why do people think of me like that? I'm doing such good work for them, I'm trying to help them. I could be in that victim state, or I could be in a state where I could be grateful that my work is being seen. No matter how people feel after that, I know I am helping people out there. That is why people switch on my videos, watch my shorts, right? You need to realize there will be people out there who will judge you, who will criticize you, who will say the worst, bad, rubbish things about you, okay? But then, if you believe them more than you believe yourself, then that will get to you and change will be scary and you will give up and you will like, I tried, but clearly I can't do it. I am still held back by my past. You are allowing your past to hold you back. And it is very funny when I look at people demean others and see when they are, when others are doing well. People go like, you kill people, you past can't leave you, this and that, blah blah. How do you even know I killed somebody? Do you even know me? Excuse me. First that, and secondly, how does it matter to you what I am doing? Clearly what I'm doing is not really important to you. That is why you're leaving those messages, leaving those comments. But honestly, they don't get to me. They don't, because I know myself, I know my past, I have made peace with it. And just a disclaimer, I have not killed anybody. So please don't think that. But yeah, I know who I am at the end of the day, and that is why I am out here. I am out here giving messages. I am out here telling you about things. Okay, I might not have put on a lot of makeup today or done my hair today. I might look like a hobo. But at the end of the day, what matters is what the message that is going out from me to you. And I know the message that is going out from me to you matters. You see how I view myself? Even if somebody calls me whatever they want to call me, I don't play into it because I know who I am. I choose to believe who I am. I don't give others the liberty to define me or tell me who I am. I have done that a lot in my past and I know how things turned out. Therefore, now reaching at this point, I know, I choose to not believe in them. I choose to not give off my power to someone else of defining me, of defining who I am, of defining how I am. And that this is precisely change. Even this thing that I'm doing is change. Therefore, it is your decision whether you want to change or you don't want to change. Nobody can force you into change and you can keep on delaying change as long as you want. You can actually grow old being a cranky, being a there's those oldies out there who are always disgusted, who are always fighting, who are always interested in others' lives. You can turn out to be like that just because you avoided change, just because change was so scary for you. Or you could choose a different life for yourself. You can start believing in yourself. You can choose your lifestyle a different way from this very moment. Because how you define yourself is going to be the definition of you. Nobody else can define you. Nobody else can define your beauty for you. Nobody else can define your figure for you. Nobody else can define your intellect, your smartness for you. And nobody else can define your skills and competency for you. It's all you. That is why you're living your life. It is very annoying for a lot of you to know that, you choose your memories, you choose your destiny. It sounds very selfish to a lot of you, I know. But what is selfish like? Remove the societal negativity around the word of being selfish and just see what selfish means. Selfish means not humbling yourself down for others. Selfish means putting your needs first. Selfish means putting your definitions before you put others' definitions of you or of a situation. Right? So that's all. That is change. Change is not scary. You make it scary. Change is very natural. The weather changes. Day changes. Night changes. Sadness changes, happiness changes, everything changes. You change your clothes, you change your nail art, you change your rings, you change your hair color, you change everything in your life. Then why can't you change your lifestyle? Just because it's convenient, just because you can actually make sense of situations from your experience and keep on defining yourself as you have been. Is it because you want to be in that pain? Is it because you want to suffer in that pain and be like, yeah, I am suffering, therefore I'm living? Is that your thought process? Is that how you want to live your life? Just ask yourself. That's it. That's all for today. I hope this helps you. I hope you tune in. And thank you so much for showing so much love. And thank you for actually engaging with my content. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And I really hope that I can meet you guys really soon. I'm working on an amazing workshop. I'm going to put it out. And I hope that workshop actually gets to the people who need it. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be epic. That's it. Thank you. Have a nice day.